So, here we are at a crossroads where Thomas the Tank Engine and friends, simply known as Thomas and Friends, but you get the picture. Sure. Sonic John has heard both sides of the argument, and now he has come up with a compromise by making a modest proposal once the fans get their way. The First Amendment of the United States Bill of Rights clearly states no state shall suppress the freedom of speech or press, which is why I'm creating this video. Yo. And that freedom of speech allows me to share my modest proposal for Thomas and Friends Season 25 once fans get their way. Please bear with me, as this is just my opinion. If Sonic John C., aka John Andrews, was in charge of Mattel, but I'm doing it for him. Him. Because of reasons. That's just it. To start off with, the minute John is sworn in, number one, we will retcon Big World, Big Adventures and Journey Beyond Sodor. Those two content have driven away fans in masses we cannot count. I cannot count or fathom them. Move number 2 is a transition back to CGI. And the return of the theme song from Thomas Season 21, aka the roll call. The third change is the triumphant return of Edward and Henry, which no one is talking about in Season 25. Originally, they were written out when Big World, Big Adventures came out, but since that's retconned and this proposal, they are still in this series. Rebecca can still be a character, but only minor, rather than major. She can be major in a couple of episodes, but not all the time. Time. And here's the second thing you need to know. John has the last say in what the show does. So no more silly stories directed by anyone. So here's how season 25 will look. Look. He would work with Christopher Audrey, the son of Wilbert, to publish some of his stories to the Railway series, as well as some lost episodes. Those being CGI animated. Missing Coach, Super Rescue, etc. And also Mountain Engines. But mostly Christopher Audrey stories. Stories and original stories. Stories here and there. They are for stuff like holidays. These family specials will be a different story. I'll get to them later. Season 26 will be focused on railway safety, which is an okay thing to teach kids about. It's better to learn something than to leave it out entirely. You don't know how much Reverend Audrey and his son Christopher tried to publish a story about railroad safety in their books, but that failed. But now we're taking advantage of that and writing some of our, and we would write our own stories on how railway safety affects all people, not just kids. Because this series can both be for children and adults, because everyone needs to understand the safety precautions needed to be taken around railroads. Roads. After season 26, the first family special will be released. Where Thomas visits the National Railway Museum in York, and then and follows the adventures of Percy and the others on his branch line until he comes back. It's not like Journey Beyond Sodor, but it will be 10 times better since it was based on a railway series stories. Well, for season 27, it will be the beginning of the end, as we're almost finished with Christopher Audrey stories. We'd still do family specials here and there, but we'll end the series by 2025 at the latest. We'll still do specials here and there, covering railway safety, lessons about friendship, etc. But I don't think Thomas can go much further into the 2020s without some significant changes. And other things. But now, I have a question for you. What's your proposal for Thomas season 25? Let us know in the comments below. Until then, this is Cooper, presiding for Sonic John C924, aka Johnny Andrews, signing off.